Hi, Geminis. So we're going to do a reading and see who's coming towards you in love. All right? Who's coming towards you in love? So if you're waiting for that person, maybe they'll come out in here. Never know what comes out in tarot, but we are asking for love. What's coming out for Gemini for love? Who's coming towards Gemini? Who's coming towards Gemini? Who's coming towards Gemini in love? Hmm. We got the thinker. I feel like we have someone who is a thinker just as you are. A thinker. It's also number 44, all right, which is reduces to an 8, all right, and then when with the 8 we have the infinity, or it's an infinity symbol. It's forever. So maybe it's someone like you who you haven't met yet, because it did come out in reverse. We did ask who's coming towards you, so this would insinuate you're not with them, haven't met them. All right, let's see what comes out from the Lenormand. Who's coming toward Gemini in love? Tell me more about this person. Ooh, your match. Or, yeah. This is a feminine and a masculine who've not met. So, congratulations on not manifesting the past, Gemini. But they're going to be very similar to you as far as thinking goes. I have to cover her because her bosom is out. All right, you're both in the reverse. You've not met, okay? But this is who you guys are. It's your match. This is, for me, your card, Gemini lovers. It would be number 6 in the tarot. This could be this is your divine counterpart. I'm pretty sure about that. And I don't think you've met them yet. Pretty sure. This, who I'm connecting with, they haven't. And if they have, you guys aren't in connection, okay? I'm hearing this is assured. So whatever that means, this is assured. Huh. Let's see. Let's see what else we can get. Island Time Wellness here. We got Island Time Wellness coming into the group here. Tell me about this person coming toward Gemini in love. Tell me about this person. All right, so this would have been after a relationship that may have ended. For some of you, it may have ended through like a message. Like, the new person is not from the past. This new person comes after someone seems to have went through a breakup. Okay, something that was over and it couldn't be repaired, in other words, to hold it together. It was over. Yeah. No more affection. And the person could have broke up through a letter or a text message, or, because we do have the letter here. And we have 7 and 2. We have 27, which reduces to 9. So if you went through this, if somebody broke up with you or messaged you, or if someone was broken up here in a wrong kind of way, or maybe this person that's coming towards you, someone broke up with them in an incorrect way. Because to me, like, a message, like, I could have got another card to represent that, but this is like a message. Maybe for a small few of you, it's a return of a masculine. I'll know more when I get into the tarot, but there's an ending, okay? But we have a letter. We have a masculine and feminine, not together, but they are together here. So I feel strongly you haven't met this person. But maybe for a couple of you, you met them, maybe it never took off, it didn't work out or something, and there was like the last communication you guys had was like some sort of like letter or text or whatever type of message, and then that was it. It was no more, it was done. But we have ascending and we have seduction in reverse. So, if you were dealing with someone who was sort of a player in the past, that's ascending. That's moving on from that. Okay. Not dealing with players anymore. Not dealing with players. All right, let's get into the tarot. Let's see what wants to come out. I'm going to be using the Miss Cleo deck. All right, tell me who's coming toward Gemini in love. Tell me about this Thinker card on who's coming towards Gemini in love. Tell me about the Thinker card on who's coming towards Gemini in love. Well, yeah, for some of you, someone's coming back with an apology. For some of you, Page of Cups coming back. We have Page of Cups and Nine of Cups together. That's 10 cups, and a Queen of Staff reverse. So some of you have someone coming towards you who has ended a relationship with the Queen of Staff. Okay, it can be a karmic relationship. Some of you are coming back with a person, like if it was your twin flame, you're coming back with them because they were learning a karmic cycle and now that's done with. So I do have two groups just to specify, and not trying to be diplomatic about it, but quite literally there are some of you who are going to, not a lot, but there's some of you who are going to be reuniting with a twin flame from the past where it may have been in and out, and they come in with an apology. Maybe it had come by a letter, but for some of you, you have not met this person, and either you have gone through this or they have gone through it with another person, a karmic, and then they meet you, which happened to be their twin. So I got two groups. I want to know more about the Queen of Staffs, though. I want to know more about the Queen of Staffs in this instance. So for the one that you had dealings with your twin flame, okay, because that's what this would have been. The ones that you already dealt with your twin flame and you know it, and they cut out of your life, okay, like if you were the runner, if they were the chaser, they took a very misfortunate path, okay, they did. Jupiter was not shining on them. Jupiter sort of turned into Saturn. And this is to a staff. This is that choice. But to me, it's a path. And they went down the wrong road. They went down the karmic road. But it's the wrong road, but it's the right road. In other words, if they needed to learn something else, this would have been that lesson, you know? So the wrong choice physically, but they had to go through it spiritually. Tell me about this, though. This is your connection. This is the lovers. Either way, the outcome is positive, even if it's a twin returning or if it's meeting your twin flame for the very first time in the future. It's very good. It's actually better to have met them in the future because they will have already went through this. If you've not met them yet, that means you could possibly bypass that whole runner chaser phase, coming together more evolved and love. Coming together in love. Queen of Cups, Ten of Coins. You're meeting your counterpart. For a lot of you, you're meeting this counterpart, and there's a lot of love. All right, and either you or the person you're dealing with has a lot of love to give, and very spiritual. very spiritual here. This could be you, this could be them, but this is who's coming towards you. It's your twin. It's your counterpart, I feel. Your divine masculine. A more appropriate word would be to call them a divine masculine. You guys are a divine couple, you know? Twin flame doesn't really give it much justice, and a lot of people think that it's hokey, but if you ever went through that experience, you'll know that it's not hokey. It's a very real experience. All right, let's find out more about this future love of Gemini. Then I'll close out with Starseed Oracle. Tell me more about this person coming toward Gemini. You know, this person coming towards you they've went through something in their life. Abuse. Got a Page of Wands in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. This person has gone through a lot of abuse. Maybe as a child, because we also have the Six of Cups in here. They may tell you about this. That may be an indicator of who this is, Gemini. They may tell you about all their child abuses that they went through, right? Definitely abuse. Whether child or not, they want to let you know. All right. Some of them, Gemini, their abuse was so bad they needed like medical attention. Like it just wasn't verbal. But anyway, that might be a thing that pops up in conversation, and then you'll know, okay, oh, I remember I saw this. You know, you don't hold on to any of it, but if you do remember, like if this happens and you remember, you're like, oh, I remember seeing something about that. You know, this would be that instance. But Seven of Staff in the reverse, Eight of Coins in the reverse, and Ten of Swords in the upright. This here is someone who, I feel like someone has given up or stopped focusing on love. And that's when the love comes in. And I know that sounds like a silly cliche, but it's almost like, because it's behind her, it's like if this person had always wanted this and was getting it, but it's almost as if they don't know that it's coming, because it's like somebody here is focused on just releasing, like this. That's a total Queen of Cups energy, like loving, forgiving betrayals, and loving, and just being very loving. And we have a lot of cups here. And that's who this person is coming towards you, Gemini. They could be a water sign, but they have a lot of love for you. They could be coming in after a karmic relationship, okay? And that's how you meet them. And if they're returning to you, Gemini, they're returning after this karmic relationship that they had to go through spiritually. But someone here has let go of the focus of the betrayal. And that tells me there's been forgiveness, you know. There's not a specific tarot card for forgiveness, but with all this love here, and the Seven of Staff is releasing the resistance. It's not focusing on this fight no more. It's not focusing on holding back. It's not focusing on this betrayal, because this was clearly a betrayal. Either your person went through a major betrayal before they come to you, whether you've already known them or not. They're going through a major betrayal before they come in union with you for good. That's part of this particular path of a twin flame that involves a Gemini somewhere. Maybe you. It can keep in mind, it can be sun, moon, rising. It can be Venus, you know, but Gemini, this is in your energy. It's really good, because either way, if it's someone returning, which is a very small portion, if it is, it's somebody who is returning changed. If it's a new person, it's someone who has a lot of abuse in their past. Major Tower moment. All right, let's close out with the Starseed Oracle. You have a great reading, a great person. I think like they're going to be able to talk to you about, you know, anything. And I think you're going to listen to them. And I think that if they had asked you for advice or anything or opinion, I think that you would give them some very strong, solid advice. But something flourishes from that. I mean, they're like you. They're a thinker. They're a match. But it's gonna. But for someone, there was a very bad relationship that had to end first. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before, so I knew. I picked up on twin flame, and this is your twin flame. You're going to be meeting your twin flame, or your twin flame's coming back. Either way, I did get 2 groups. A portal, doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. So in other words, it's gonna be your choice. So that means this is going to present itself to you. It is literally, this love is coming to you, and it's going to be your choice. And as I said here, karmic relationship, and we have it here in this card, karmic relationships. All right, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. There was a lot of abuse someone went through, whether it was you, Gemini, or the person that you're going to be coming in, your twin flame. One of you guys had to go through a very tough karmic cycle and finish it. And it is finished. Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. I got this for someone else. I can't remember who it was, but it doesn't matter. The point is, that's a lot of, like, for me, learning to be human, being in the world, but not of it. It's trying really not to fall into that negative mindset, because what we see on TV or what we see that goes on or just anything, it can really put us into a negative mindset. And it's almost like saying, you know what, going with the flow, learning to just experience what it's like to be a human at this moment in time in the world, but you are not of it. You're a starseed. You're a soul. You're not of the world. You're in it, though, having a great experience. Definitely a twin flame experience. All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'll see you in your next one. Namaste.